You gave us the VIP tour. Thanks very much.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Alex. It's like amazing when you meet people that know so much already, and we're just kind of like what, the cherry on top.
This is our 19th year doing this. We've been doing it for a little while. But it was great talking. Thank you very much for your time. Pleasure. Have a great show. Hey guys, Alex with Bay Cities Construction here. We're at the TOTO booth 2023 KBIS, and we're going to show you a little bit around the booth. We got some new products. TOTO's got is very popular and famous for having a booty washing toilet. So they've got their premier stuff over here. So let's take a little walk over here and see what we got. You can tell us a little bit about some of the new products this year?
So this year we have launching some of the new Nearest.
Yes.
So Nearest is becoming like one of our pioneer products for TOTO.
Okay.
So it's been there for some time. So we have all the like a washlet features. We have a water coming from the back.
Bidet,
yeah, spray function.
Yeah.
So we have all the features which is there.
Okay.
But prior to that we have a pre-mist. So we have a lot water coming.
Okay.
Electrolyzed water that goes around the rim, which gives you the extra clean.
Oh, so nothing sticks.
Yeah, it also goes slippery.
Yeah, I
and
gotcha.
also like because of the electrons, it kills the bacteria.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not harmful for the environment. That water kills the bacteria, which is sprinkles around the bowl area.
That's awesome.
So it is natural.
Okay.
So it changed to normal water after
right.
24 hours, and then it just flushes. All our Nearest has a like standard heated seat,
Okay.
warm seat. So you can adjust that warm water also for the bidet for cleansing,
All right.
and also a deodorizer.
Really?
Yeah, so there's no smell inside the room.
Nice.
And also air dryer.
Now, this one here is off the ground.
Yeah, so now in Europe, European market is like a wall hung market.
Okay.
But some designers like a wall hung product. The tank is concealed. What happens is you can have a better, wider space.
Yeah.
And on the bottom, there's no floor mounted, so
Right.
it's easy to clean. Yeah.
Now, is this pressurized or is it just gravity-fed tank?
Actually, this is a gravity fed tank.
It is.
Yeah, so inside the wall, there's a tank.
Right.
If you press, the water flushes.
This has been in Europe. This is new for 2023 everywhere,
right. Yeah.
globally.
Yes.
So these are kind of like your staple products, right?
Yeah. Designer want colors, right?
Right.
So we have like a still finish.
Oh, I see.
We also have a matte black
Okay.
and brushed nickel. So we have 3 different types. And you want to match with the design.
Right.
And you have remote control. You can also have it in different
The trim work. Yeah.
trim work. So then you can like harmonize the entire room.
All right. Awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate your
Thank
time.
you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Great day. So there you guys have it, man. All the new TOTOs, the top of the line booty cleaners. Let's move on to the next one and see if we can find some more fun products to share with you. Tell us a little bit about your company, what you do.
Our company's Hiebar Design. My name is Ryan. Thanks so much for stopping by. What we have here is a way to connect the home to the kitchen. You want a connected kitchen? You do your recipes, you use your tablet or your cookbook. You come in, you put your tablet on the pallet. It stays on because of your thumb. Tilt, swivel, and depending upon how we mount this under cabinet bracket,
I see.
you can slide it from side to side. We also have it going, you can go front to back. This will fold up all the way. This will fold up against the backsplash. It'll also flatten out to be like a backsplash shelf. When you put this down on the counter, it's hard tap stable so that you use it as a kiosk.
Are you telling that the cabinet maker would make us a piece of wood, or you're talking about there's a few different color options that you provide?
No, the cabinet maker can do it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, at some point we may carry options, but it's so hard to match wood. It's just like this amount of wood is what falls off the saw at your
For sure, yeah.
at a job, and all you can do is edge bind it or not edge bind it. Pop it on there, and you're good to go. All of these are currently made in the USA.
It's great to see so many people here on the showroom floor.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's been really great. Great traffic, great people.
Those of you guys considering doing a kitchen remodel, the biggest issue for the islands is always the outlet. So check this out. We're at the Top Knobs booth, and they have this really cool under counter. It's basically a little power bank, and it solves the problem. If you want to have a clean backsplash in this scenario, you put your strip on the top, and that meets code. As long as you got every 2 feet, you got some power, you're good to go. Little spice rack action. Double bins. No, that's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. We talked a little bit about the kitchen. Let's talk about the bathroom. Check this out. Talk about a organizer for your glamour. If you have a double vanity for like your master, we can definitely build you a cabinet that'll accommodate that. It's all about storage. Storage is a very important part of the design. So let's go to the kitchen side. Guys, check this out. This I've never seen before. So we've installed a lot of the Le Mans corner units. Corners are always a dead space in the kitchen. So this little setup is pretty neat. You've got a spice rack with a full pullout. You know, hypothetically, you put tall stuff in here. You put cereal boxes. You can put different larger spice containers. It completely articulates. So you're turning a dead corner into something that's actually pretty functional. Takes the lazy out of the lazy Susan. Pretty cool little setup. Looks like everything this year is big, big, big. So big knobs or big pulls. Look at the size of this thing. You know, we've seen it. We saw a little bit of it last year. It's starting to get golden. Like you start seeing the brass from the 80s got brushed, and it's all over the place. See hints of gold everywhere with the trim pieces and also with the faucets. Now, this is actually kind of interesting over here. Haven't seen this before. You got a little bit of glass for your customers that like a modern look with maybe some glass tile. A little accent in there. It's kind of nice. Also, this kind of smooth, modern, slick setup is pretty neat. I don't know, it's cool, it's different. So it looks pretty nice. Let's go go look at some of these other knobs. It continues with the large knobs. Everything's like insanely oversized. Can you tell us a little bit about some of your new products this year?
Oh, sure. Our new collection is right here. This just dropped for 2023. Our most #1 selling finish is the honey bronze right here, alongside with the brushed satin nickel and the flat black. Those are very, very popular. A lot of people have been commenting on these ridges right here. They seem to really like those little tiny intricate details for it. I personally really like this collection here. I like how it bellows out.
What do you have in the modern collection?
More of a modern collection, I would probably say, is the bar pulls 2 or even the Morris that dropped last year. Some of these pieces like this one here, I would say is more of like a modern, almost a futuristic feel to it, as well as these ones right here.
So this is kind of like a checkering type of setup. Pretty nice, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much for sharing your new collection.
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure, thank you. Hey guys, we're here at a booth. So tell us a little bit about your company and what you guys make.
Absolutely. We are Sudio Design. We specialize in bathroom vanities and bringing that beautiful experience into your home. We believe that the bathroom is one of the most intimate spaces in someone's home, and it needs to work for you. It's where you start and end your day, and what better way to start and end it than in a vanity that you absolutely love, that meets your needs, both functionally and aesthetically.
Do you sell these sets, or does the customer configure countertops with the bases?
We specialize in selling everything fully built as is.
Okay.
So if you are interested in this color will come with this handle, the blue limestone countertop, and that undermount sink. You get to buy something that's curated in such a way that aesthetically it comes up to a nice finished product.
Okay. Are these flat shipped, or are they shipped in a box assembled?
No, they're shipped in a box assembled.
Nice. When I look at your collection, it's definitely stuff that is the California vibe, California lifestyle. And do you distribute in California?
Our main warehouse is based out of San Bernardino, California.
Okay.
So California is definitely a big part of our market, but we also distribute all across North America. This is a unique design because it's got the curved drawer front and the curved countertop design. You don't get that very often. You used to get that with more traditional designs, but this is a bit of a contemporary twist to it. We've got it paired with a Carrara marble top imported from Italy. 4 different sizes, 24, 30, 36, and 42 inches. We've got these drawers here that accommodate the plumbing. So you've got the cutout in the drawer over here.
And they're dovetailed.
They're dovetailed, solid
Very nice.
wood, soft close. And because of its beauty, it's great for a powder room. With the larger sizes, you can put it in your master. Very versatile and very high quality.
How about this unit up here? I like this color.
This is one of our newest colors. This is our vintage green. This vanity ranges in size from 36 to 72 inch. This is the 48 inch right here. So this is one of the variations of blue that we have. This is our indigo blue.
Wow.
So it's a deeper tone of blue that we carry. This one does really well. It also comes in that vintage green color. This is one of our newer collections. This is the Arlo. Comes with this thin shaker profile doors, modern contemporary feel to it. Open shelf, and also comes in sizes ranging from 42 up to 72 inches with
Nice.
double sink.
So you can get a double sink on this.
Absolutely.
What's on the double sink, when you have drawers in between the two sinks?
You do, and in one of our configurations, the drawers are actually under as well. So we do both. We can do that well. As you can see, this was all drawers, so we just wrap around the piping.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. We are Sudio Design. You can find us at studiodesign.com.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. Thank you. Pleasure. Kind of caught my eye. I want to give you just kind of quick rundown. This has got like a farmhouse sink on it with a whitewash wood. These units come assembled, ready to install with the hardware and the sink and the countertops with a backsplash. So we look forward to sharing some more info about this company and their products, because I think it's a really good match for our market here in the South Bay. Hey guys, we're at the Brizo booth. If you feel like taking a shower in a rainforest, check out these shower heads. And they all have a different feel to them. It's kind of a soft, a little bit heavier, more like a heavy rain on this one. Pretty nice. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. But the size like that, you need a shower buddy. By the way.
Oh, hey,
Pleasure.
I'm Christian Martin with Delta Faucet Company. Awesome. And Brizo. This is the Invari bath collection from Brizo, and it's been out for a couple of years now. But this year, we are expanding the finish options into our polished nickel finish. So all these faucets and handle options are available now in polished nickel for the first time. So we've got other finishes, polished gold, chrome, Lux steel, that all look very good in this collection. But polished nickel is something we've been asking for a long time, especially in the South. People use it a lot in their master bath. We call this our linchpin lever handle. So you can see the detail of the linchpin in the lever handle right there. And so it is two actual pieces manufactured together with a linchpin. This is our black onyx jeweled handle. It's a T handle made out of solid onyx. It is just one finish for all the collections. So the black really sets off not only the polished nickel, but all the other finishes. You have 3 spout styles. This is an architectural spout, a low spout. We call this our up and out, or our T spout, and then that's our J spout down there at the end.
What else do you have for this year that you guys are excited about?
Well, we have steam coming out this year, steam and digital showers, which are over there.
So steam is new for this year for Brizo. Man, look at that generator, it's huge. Look at the size of that.
And what's nice is they added the drains in their matching finishes. So you can do matching drains now. Brizo.
Wendy, we're at the Brizo, we're still in the Brizo booth, but we're in the Tulham kitchen faucet setup. First impressions, what do you think? What do you like?
It's great. They have a lot of good finishes. You've got the bronze. Here's your polished chrome, your pull-out faucets. For kitchens, we've got matching soap dispensers. This is for your hot water dispenser. If you want to do the hot cold. So
Look at the two tones up on the top shelf there.
Yes. With the
Those are
black
beautiful.
and the black. So Brizo is Delta's Lexus. So it's a little bit higher quality, upscale finishes.
It's going to be here for a couple of years, I think.
They're doing a polished brass. They're doing brushed brass, like we talked about the other day on our show. Everybody's joining in because it is a trend, and it gives people that warmer finish that a lot of people are looking for. They don't want too many cool finishes. They want a little bit of gray, but they don't want everything to be cool. This helps bring in a little bit of warmth.
It's very clear that there's like a series of collections that are gaining momentum. Like the polished nickel has been around, that finish has been around for a long time, and it just wasn't something that they picked very often, and now it's in.
Series that they did, and they mixed the matte black with a little bit of wood. Has a really nice masculine look to it.
I would imagine all of these come with the option to go in wood, right?
And then this is the gunmetal, which is kind of a fun finish too.
I think that's cool. You know, again, that is not a new finish. That finish has probably been around for 5-6 years. It just has never caught on. until now.
This is for people who hardly ever use their kitchens.
That's right.
It always looks pretty.
It's for the heavy users, but you still want to bling out. Let's move on to
shower
the Jason Wu collection. So check out this
So
one,
this is-
completely
This
painted.
is another Jason Wu that just came out. This is their new specialty line.
I think that a
Maybe
setup
a
like
young,
this,
cool couple.
somebody who is willing to have like a bold color on the cabinets, like if you did a blue
Correct.
on the
And
cabinets.
then you need something simpler
Yep.
in your faucet.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting slick finish. I think this is pretty, to go wood like that on a wet surface, that's ambitious.
But can you see this in a masculine bathroom with
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah, the ultimate bachelor pad.
countertops and yeah. The one thing I like about Brizo is that they have all of their parts, they sell them separately. People can have whichever handles they want, and you're not locked into one style. You can mix and match it however you want.
Here, you really pick out all the parts that you want.
And then here's your tub filler.
Let's look at the
for
tub
your
filler, yeah.
freestanding. I like how they integrated it and have the handheld built into it, so you can easily clean out the tub.
This is one solid kind of piece. This goes straight to the ground. You put your freestanding tub, and you're good to go.
This is probably around $2,000.
As crazy as this sounds, I think that's a deal in the sense that if you were to reconfigure these separate, it would probably add 30% of the installation price, maybe another 20% for the diverter and the ancillary, and it takes up a lot more space. Because this is very tricky. When you install these, the relationship between the tub and the wall and being able to have enough space to clean and service this in case you have to. This is a nice package, nice setup. Hey guys, Alex Rodriguez here, Bay Cities Construction. First day of KBIS, and we are in front of the Rohl booth. It's not a booth, it's an experience. We're gonna get a VIP tour with one of the execs. We're gonna get to show you some of the new stuff that they have out this year, their inspiration. So don't go anywhere, let's go inside.
So this is our Victoria and Albert brand.
Okay.
And let me start back up a little bit and start with telling you about the fact that every year we launch 3 new palettes of colors. This vignette, our new launch is Lusari, which is a collection in DNA, which is a tub and sink. And you'll see how you don't necessarily need to have like the same color, right, in your sink and your tub. And you can bring a whole mood together using different colors in the space. So last year we launched the Apothecary collection, which the CIUC is an unlacquered brass. So if you're familiar with unlacquered brass, it patinas over time. Depending on the environment, it just shifts. Our brand narrative is all about bringing the elusive to you. So it's about finding the best designs and the best materials and finding it for those people who love design. So imagine a person that where their home is a reflection of their own selves.
Yes.
Like the Rohl brand just fits their design aesthetic. The new collection here is what we call a Mali, which means the beautiful one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the soft modern trend is a big trend these days. And the soft modern trend is all about like form. So you'll see the graceful like neck of the faucet.
It really is.
And the knurling is just very delicate. Like it's not in your face, so it almost adds to the form and doesn't distract from it. And so black and gold is just still very, very strong as a combination finish. So in the disc handle, we added, I'm going to say, a touch of brilliance
Yes.
to what would have otherwise been just a matte black faucet.
It definitely gives it a jewelry type of effect.
That's right. Thank you for saying that. And so we're very, very happy. In fact, we are a Best of KBIS finalist with this collection, which we're very proud of. Undermount sinks is a big market, right? Everybody, like for the most part, people prefer an undermount.
Absolutely.
People who are very design focused, they will go for a vessel. But our material, so this is organic, naturally white stone. And our material, like if you compare it next to any other normal sink that's available in the market, this is naturally white and it stays white for the longest time. Like, you know, of
It feels like a
sandstone.
polished stone.
That's right, it does. Thank you.
One of the problems that we get complaints over some of the normal sinks is that water will stay here, but this has got a perfect slope from all directions. Women will complain about their husbands. This is how I know this, because when you shave, you tap it, and if it doesn't drain well, the hair stays there, right? But if you keep the water running and it's got a good drain, it's gone. So fellas, you got it.
That's amazing. Yes, thank you for saying that.
All right, what do we got here?
And also, it's a very durable sink.
It looks beautiful.
Chip resistant, so go away and, you know, like clean your razor. Chef stations are extremely popular. So this is what we would call a chef station. It is fire clay. It is available in not just satin. This we call this satin gray. This is fine fire clay.
This is beautiful.
Right? And it's built in Limoges. And what is Limoges known for? Porcelain. So this translucency of the glaze that you see is not only, so this is satin gray, it's available in satin black, and then also in white and burgundy, which is just a little bit of an off-white color. But these are accessories that are available. So you've got a draining board, you've got your colander, you've got your cutting board. And the beauty of a station like this is that you don't have clutter on your counter. Like you can leave your cutting board inside.
Let it dry.
You can cut it and just put it into the sink. And if you've got like a trash disposer in there, just nothing messes up your countertop. The other thing that people don't realize, you do need a grid. Because guess where I put my sponge and my brush and anything else? Inside. And when you wash the sink, all your stuff is still on top.
And it dries.
And that's right.
It dries.
And so you just like clean the sink at the bottom and everything stays on top.
I love this because if you're doing an expensive quartzite countertop, you don't want things sitting on there. You want to be able to see it. You don't want water setting on it.
Yeah, you
so
don't.
this is great.
Your kids drop something in the sink, it'll chip. Kids they can't quite reach over, so they set the dish and the dish slips and it'll break.
That's right.
So
Heavy pots and pans.
100%.
And so a sink grid just not only protects your sink, it just makes your sink easier to clean, from my perspective.
I love this new color.
Thank you very much.
Very pretty.
Beautiful.
This design inspired by the form of a lighthouse. Can you see it now?
I see that, sure.
So it's
The
got
base.
that's right.
Yeah.
So what do you think when you think about the lighthouse? You think it's like a beacon, it's timeless, it's enduring, and those are all the qualities that we bring forth with this collection.
The shower setup is really nice, very slick.
So one of the things we did last year is that, so we have across our Rohl, Reabel, and Perrin Row, we have 40 different design collections, and they're just supported by 6 valves. So I don't know how much you know about showering. I didn't know this when I was just a consumer, did not work for plumbing, but the valve behind the wall is the heart of the shower.
100%.
And this valve is just so easy to install for any plumber. This particular valve supports 2 fixtures. And this is your temperature control, so it's a thermostatic.
Right.
You set it and you forget it. Unless, of course, your partner has a different temperature preference.
Yeah.
Then you may want like a 2-person shower with your own controls, but set it and forget it. And all you need to do is go from 1. This is a shared function, so if you're not in California, you can actually have a shared function where both of your components are working at the same time.
Interesting.
Amazing experience. The best ever. If you combine a rain head with a wall mount shower, you're never going to want to walk out. It is, trust me, if you don't have one, you need one. Shed, and then you can divert to your second one if you want, and then this is off.
The fact that you absorb the diverter into one piece, it takes a lot of complexity of what's happening on the wall.
It's a pleasure taking him around. It's a pleasure taking you around the booth. So this is Perrin & Rowe. It's a luxury brand. So our audience for this brand is an extremely discerning, wealthy, but not I'm just going to buy anything. They know what they want, and they're willing to pay for quality. This is all made in England. Our gold finishes actually use 22 karat gold in the manufacturing process. So the inspiration for this design, do you remember the thread that our mothers used to use for embroidery? Like the little spool? So if you look at very
That's right.
closely,
It does.
this is what it looks like. I'm going to call it a soft industrial. So it has a little bit of that industrial feel, but the softness of it makes it extremely classic and timeless, which is what this consumer wants. Every little detail is visible not only in the faucet, you have multiple options and multiple finishes available.
This finish that's behind Brian is really stunning.
I love it. Thank you.
Against a dark color like that, it really just
It pops.
It really
doesn't
pops,
it?
yeah.
So that's our English gold, which is kind of a soft gold, so it's not an in-your-face gold. This is what we call our satin English gold, and that's unlacquered brass. So that will change over time. Like if you, depending on the environment, just develops a character which is like very unique to the faucet.
absolutely. I think it's really, really cool.
So a lot of people would say, oh, hand showers need to be only plastic because it might fall, but feel this. This is all brass.
This feels like there's substance, and in fact, because of the weight, I think that you will be more careful with it, right? Because there's weight to it. It isn't something you would just drop. Like you pay attention when you put it back to make sure that it hooks correctly. Yeah, I could see that.
So one of the things we've discovered is that consumers, don't really want to wait too long for their tub to fill. And so we've enhanced our flow rate on our tub fillers, and now you get like 13 gallons per minute. So you can fill your tub in about half the time as normal tub fillers.
Very nice. That's always been a feature, especially if the room is not quite warm yet and they want to kind of jump in. They definitely want to fill it
That's
up right away.
And right behind you is what we call our dream spot. So for some consumers who want ultimate control and ultimate customization, this is the way to go. This is only temperature control. And so for every component that you want to add, you just add a volume. So this particular one, you can customize it for your shower head. You can customize one for your ultimate rain head. This might be the one that controls your hand shower, and this your body sprays. So you can keep adding components. Again, not for California.
Right.
But
Because
you
these
can
are
use
these are not
all.
diverters. This is just on and off.
This is on and off.
Right.
And
This-
volume control.
Right. You set this on and then you get flow.
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
If you do want, in California, you'd have to add a diverter, and
Right.
then you'd only be able to use one function.
I love it. Let's look at the insides. Let's see what you have in here, because the insides is what really dictates how long that faucet is in the wall, right? If it starts leaking in a few years, it seems like, yeah.
This is the heart of every shower. And we have Jake here. He was a master plumber back in this day, by the way. Also a lawyer, also an actor. And now he is a YouTube star because he's the one that is pulling together all our installation videos and all our feature videos. He can tell you exactly how easy these valves are to install. And he said it very well.
The story that we're telling here, these are the valves that we're going to be offering in 2023 and 2024. And there's a lot of reasons that we like these. First of all, it's an American-made product as far as the valve goes, and it's a Canadian-made cartridge, so it's actually almost handmade in one sense. But these are easy to install. They actually have extension sets on these now, 3/4 inch and a 1.5 inch, which I realize is boring for a lot of the audience, but for the audience who is doing the installing, this is actually really an important aspect of it.
It's an important factor for those of you watching, because at times you don't know how thick the wall's going to be with the tile depending on what you install. We need extensions sometimes,
The heart of the whole system, you see the two valves that are in front here. This is the R23 and the R45. We have different states that have different laws as far as shared and non-shared goes, and you're in California, so you know non-shared.
We're the non-fun state
Right.
when it comes to plumbing.
These become are shared and non-shared, and you're seeing that it's actually PEX, or it can be copper installed. The PEX portion of it here, you can order the valve with actually the PEX fittings already installed on it, so that you don't have to do adapters to do that, and so you have extra fittings that are going on there. This is an integrated message. We have simplified our valve offering. We used to have a lot of pressure balance valves and other valves, and now it's so much easier for someone to look at our line and say, I only want to do pressure balance. It's going to be a simple bath. What can I do? We have a pressure balance valve that works just fine. And then as the technology goes, as I said, with the R23 and R45, this is pressure balance and thermostatic. And you're in the industry, thermostatic's a smart valve. You put this into a system and you start running out of hot water, it automatically adjusts for that and it keeps it at the same temperature all the time. And they combined it with a pressure balance system so that this is the most comfortable valve that's in the industry. And that means that if somebody flushes a toilet somewhere and you're using this, you know, the human body can sense 5 to 8 degrees as far as temperature goes. This eliminates that. The most comfortable valve in the whole system, you will never sense any kind of discomfort or temperature change in that at all.
That's impressive, it really is. Look at how impressive the manifold is, the brass, just the construction, the quality of it, right? You've got your shut-offs.
An important feature on the shut-offs themselves, you can see that they're angled rather than straight on.
So you get to them.
You can get to them, number one, and it also allows more water through the system. So this is rated total at 10 gallons per minute, and you've got a pressure balance thermostatic on the top, pressure balance thermostatic on the bottom. So you can do a hand shower head for one side of the shower and a hand shower head on the other side of the shower. So if you can have one valve, and now you've got 2 temperatures. So you can have somebody wants it at 112 on the left and somebody wants it at 115 on the right. Now you don't have to have one valve or 2 valves to be installed separately. You can have it all stacked in one system.
That's definitely been the trend over the last few years, less hardware on the wall.
This achieves that as these do, and I wanted to show you before, same kind of controls. This is the R45. You have the temperature control that's in the middle, and then you have the volume control and diverter that's on the top. And we're looking at the shared version of this. So dedicated, in this case it says tub filler, and then tub filler and shower head together. Dedicated shower head, and then mix between the hand shower and shower head, and then the hand shower alone. And then everything's all in one handle.
Thank you so much for both of you for walking us through. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You gave us the VIP tour. Thanks very much.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Alex. It's amazing when you meet people that know so much already, and we're just kind of the cherry on top.
This is our 19th year doing this. We've been doing it for a little while. But it was great talking. Thank you very much for your time. Pleasure. Have a great show. Bye. Hey guys, so I came across a very interesting product here at the Home Building Show. This is a full expansion door, an accordion door that has some very interesting features, and I've got with me...
My name is Melissa.
Hi Melissa.
Well, we have accordion doors and we even do accordion windows. What we offer are infinite number of configurations. Everything can go to one side. We can split the configurations. We have thermally broken, non-thermally broken aluminum. We have shade systems and screen systems. Our screen systems can go up to 15 feet in one direction. Our shade systems can go about 14 feet in any one direction. It helps cut down on window treatment costs, and it gives you that nice modern seal all the way around some of these openings.
So here we have 3 panels. We got 1 swinger and 1 accordion set.
Correct. Right? So in this configuration, we did a 2 and a 1, a 3-panel system. 2 panels come from one direction. 1 panel locks to the other jamb. It allows for egress in and out through 1 panel without opening up the entire wall. This panel could have just as easily been hinged onto here and had it locking into the jamb, in which case you would have been able to open up the whole wall all to one side.
So these are definitely installable in California.
Yes, and it does meet Title 24. We can meet it as a standalone system, or we can meet it in the prescriptive as the average. To do standalone systems with our aluminum, you're going to end up with a triple pane glass. So it's going to be the 3 panes of glass with all the low E's attached.
So what are the frame options? You got aluminum and what else?
I have aluminum, I have wood, and I have clad. So wood would be a wood frame with a wood panel. Clad would be a wood panel with an aluminum sleeve to the exterior to help protect it from weather. Those U-factor ratings actually improve even more and meet Title 24 with dual glaze.
One of the challenges that we've had as contractors installing this in the South Bay, because we're in Torrance, we have expansive soil. So the parameters are very, very scary for us, because if the soil conditions change, we could have issues with the door. So what features do you have that assist that?
So we do actually build in a 1/2 inch of deflection for our system already to cover a lot of that settling. In addition, our hardware and our carriers and our pivots, they can actually be adjusted with an Allen wrench to go up or down to adjust in the system. In addition, the pivots can be adjusted in and out towards the jamb to help with some of that expansion and settling that you have over time. And we built our systems to last. We want the homeowner to be happy. We want them to have this in their home for 20 years to come and not have any problems. I mean, that's our goal.
So where can people get more information about if they're doing some research on these types of door openings, where can they find your information?
The best place would be our website, lanaidoors.com.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Great product. Very exciting.
Thank you.
Pleasure. This is a big deal for those of you that are considering a door for indoor-outdoor space, whether you're by the beach, whether you want to create indoor-outdoor space between your deck and the inside of your house. Expansive soil is a big scary thing, and these doors offer some features that I haven't seen in the marketplace. So cool thing. Check out her website, and by all means, if you want to talk to us about installing a door like this or creating the plans to get the wall engineer to do that, we can do that. We can help you with that.